was a child, my mother said, if you choose to be a soldier, you'll be the general. If you choose to be a monk, you'll be the Pope. Instead, I became a painter. My name is Picasso. Liberace, you see, he positively positioned himself for success. We attract it when you act as if. Listen, the real lesson is in this. When you're programming the subconscious mind, you have to be very emphatic. You have to be convincing. You have to be powerful. You have to be affirmative. I'm going. You had smiles, you were giggling, you were laughing. Those are not symptoms of depression. So what does it tell you? Act the way you want to be, and you will be the way you act. And what turbocharges your reticular activating system are questions. Questions shape our destiny. Children who are more frequently asked, what do you want to be when you grow up, are more successful because it triggers the reticular activating system. And so it's working and searching for answers of success. Do you feel the gates of opportunity, possibility thinking opening? My other favorite question is, what would you be doing if you knew you couldn't fail? So many parents, and especially after they're under the age of 5, are giving this to their kids as a convenient babysitter. It's the process of overcoming and becoming more than you ever thought possible. And I'm going to tell you, as I stand here, I am having a flood of dopamine. But you recognize the opportunity, but not one of you came up and did it. We've got to get back. We recharge this phone. Why don't we recharge this? I see hope that there will be another Beethoven, there will be another Einstein, right? Potential, but only if you and I are programming it. I'm Edie Raether, change strategist, and as the maestro of motivation, besides inspiring awe and action as a keynote speaker, I also help individuals and organizations optimize the brain with mind mastery methods for better thinking, better decisions, better performance, and results. Hey, bad decisions are big problems with costly consequences. Listen to the news, bridges, planes. I personally lost millions due to a bad decision. And you, what is the price that you have paid for a bad decision? So what sets me apart? Well, with 50 years of experience in behavioral health, I take you on a deeper dive into the neurochemistry of success and dopamine, which is the driving force behind all habits, all behaviors, and sustained motivation to excel. So my question for you is, what is the difference between you and Albert Einstein and you and Oprah? It's just one thing. It's how you think. But dopamine, that feel-good neurotransmitter, in and of itself is good when rewarding positive activities. It's the spark to the start. It's what motivates us to get things done, to excel, to be more than we ever thought possible. It's the driving force behind our aspirations and our dreams. It's why Tom Brady struggled with giving up football. And when not playing so well, he found a better source of dopamine. Women. You know, it's why at age 80, I'm still on the stage. Because for me, speaking is better than sex. But then I really have nothing to compare it to. So what controls you? No. Not your husband, wife, boss, none of that stuff. It's habit. First, we make our habits, and then our habits make us. Motivation starts things moving, but it's habit that sustains the movement. Email. I sent the PowerPoint.
You non-believer!
So what is happening in this world is that you might have the right goals, but you don't have the right power tools. Because if I told you to dig a hole and I could give you a spoon or a shovel or a backhoe, what would you take? Backhoe is going to get it done a lot faster, more effectively and efficiently, right? But most of you are digging your hole with a spoon because the conscious mind is just an itty-bitty % of what gets things done. Now watch this. Watch how I can turn almost miraculously what is happening here. Push again. Okay, and just keep pushing. That's very good. Okay. Keep pushing. Now this poor chick doesn't know what she's doing or why she's doing it. But look at, you want to talk about leadership. She followed me. She has no idea why she's turning around like a tutu girl. But she is. I didn't tell her to. Did you see what happened? It was the power of suggestion. But now the funds to build the house were aborted as yet another realtor forged my name and released my buyer. So in desperation, I go to Craigslist, right? For a mortgage broker, ended up with a con. Never ever provided the funds as promised. So now my house is hanging from a crane and I'm homeless. I mean, tents on the street would have been an upgrade from this, FEMA fantasy, rusted out, smoke infested disaster with no electricity, no flushing toilets, no running water for 15 months. I mean, my commode, it was a monogram plastic pail. Inconvenient, yes. But although I was broke, I was never broken. But you see, it's not about the house. It's really not the house. It's not even the view. But it's really you being clear on what you want. It's about creative problem solving, mind mastery, and resilience. So what do you want? I mean, while storms can disrupt, they can also clear the path for you to create your opportunity. And if committed, you too will be unstoppable. Because if you can't walk, you can dance. If you can walk, you can dance. If you can talk, you can sing. And if you can breathe, you can live. You too can live the life you desire, but only if you choose today. Thank you.